Well, we just left Van Dam State Park. The girl at the gate said, hey, if you want to stay another night, that's fine. Typically they limit you to 2 nights, but she said if I wanted to stay a 3rd night, I could. Got to go to Mendocino or Fort Bragg and get some provisions. Lots of weekend traffic. I'm not sure if I want to go back to the campsite and then have to come back this way again. That's kind of 2.5 miles to Mendocino, 2.5 miles back. That's 7.5 miles or so, around 7, to go back and camp another night. Might just keep moving on. There's a couple interesting looking guys over here, characters. I don't know if you can see them. Hey, you. Yeah. What's up? Looks like you're enjoying your breakfast. It is odd how I always get, horses and cows and goats. These animals, they always seem so curious about what I'm doing. Like, well, I haven't seen that before. Twinkie, hush. Hey guys. So, they're just checking us out. Yeah. Twinkie, no. I guess Twinkie and Cooper haven't seen that before either. Let's keep going. So we're gonna go to Mendocino, maybe stop there or just go to Fort Bragg. I know Fort Bragg's a lot larger, much larger. However, if we come to a campsite after Mendocino, may just stay there for a couple nights. I really just don't like being out on the road on a weekend like this. It's a long weekend. Lots of people coming out from the city. Lots of traffic. I'd prefer not to have to deal with it. So I may get another campsite for a couple nights just to kind of wait out the holiday traffic. And then I think next week should be making it into Oregon. I met a nice couple back there at the campground last night. They're from San Francisco. Came out for a night. They actually came over and borrowed a corkscrew to open a bottle of wine. And this morning gave me a couple hard-boiled eggs, nice and hot. I ate one and we'll save one for a little later as a snack. So that was nice. Good climbs today, get the legs warmed up. Little breeze, not too bad. Might pick up probably in the afternoon. So hopefully this afternoon we'll be at a campsite. Like we got a cell phone signal. Let me check a few things. And we're about to enter Mendocino. Grocery store. guess this is a food store. Mendocino is a nice little town. Stocked up on some provisions. Met a lot of nice people. Even had a few slices of pizza. Looks like they have a film festival here that's kind of a big deal. Mendocino Film Festival. Be kind of neat to see. So I think we have about 5 or 6 miles to Russian Gulch State Campground, which according to a website, according to what I've seen, they have a hike and bike. So I'm looking forward to getting there. Kind of maybe staying 2 nights just to, well, I guess you could say ride out this holiday weekend. It's kind of crazy. Mendocino is just packed with tourists. So far, awesome shoulders. Nice wide shoulders. Google Maps told me I needed to go about 5 more miles to get to Russian Gulch. However, I saw a sign out on Highway 1, Russian Gulch, so I just turned in here, saved a 5-mile ride back to probably not Russian Gulch. So we're waiting in line right now to check in. Hopefully they have hike and bike spots open. They should, since Van Dam State Park had plenty of room, so I'm assuming they would have plenty of room here. Okay, so we rode about 5 miles, stopped in Mendocino, made it to Russian Gulch. Really easy day, which is what I wanted for today. Had a little scare at the gate when the guard said, well, no pets are allowed in hike and bike, or not the guard, but the park employee. I told him, well, I've been to hike and bikes all up and down the coast with no problem with my dogs. Nobody's ever said no dogs. So he said, okay, so we're gonna stay here for 2 nights. Gotta get set up and relax. And it's a nice area. Looks like we're right next to the campground host and a restroom. So we'll get set up.